ain't thinking the same, that we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living at different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool.
You fell asleep at the trade deadline when we had a trade to get Kyle Lowry out of here.
They told me I couldn't do it. They told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. That's sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie. I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me, keep on running. Toes they gonna take it.
This is what we got to tell.
I've been doing this.
I felt it in. No time for that doubt. They counted me out. I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss. I pay for the cost. I'm winning to win. Yeah. Refuse to lose. I'm built to win. Apply myself. I felt it in. No time for that doubt. They counted me out. I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss. I'm paying the cost. I'm ready to win. Yeah. Refuse.
So many strange things. A lot of strange things are happening.
Welcome to Refuse to Lose Sports. My name is Joe Jordan. I'm excited about today's episode, man. We got a lot to talk about, man. I mean, it's my mic falling off because we got some exciting news for some, and we got some terrible news for us. All right, yeah. But I got two of my bros with me. But before I get your introduction from my two brothers, I gotta tell y'all what we're gonna talk about, right? I mean, as you can see, I got the Commander jersey on. It has to be for a reason. First topic, we're gonna talk about Brandon Aiyuk requested a trade from the 49ers. I mean, we heard this before, right? We gotta dive into that topic. And the last two topics, we gotta make a prediction, or I guess it's a prediction, which NFL division winner from the AFC and the NFC, both sides, are more likely to miss the playoffs this year. All right, so like I told y'all, two of my bros with me. You know, we got Davey Dollars. He wasn't here yesterday. Well, he here today, Mr. Doghouse himself. And we got Mr. Your Done Son in the red corner host here with us too, Tomo. How y'all doing, fellas?
How many of us have them? Friends. That's all I'm going to say, man. Show them the shirt, Dave. Show them the shirt. I'm doing good.
I'm doing good as well. Some people are projecting that I'm not feeling well, but I'm in great spirits. I feel absolutely fine. I can't wait to talk about these topics today. Glad to be back on the show because, I wasn't here yesterday, but I'm here today. Definitely want to hear who could possibly miss the playoffs in the AFC or NFC. That's going to be interesting to hear. But other than that, man, it's Tuesday. And no matter what, we're going to turn up. Turn me up, 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 up. Shout out to Miami Heat Zone for having me on last Saturday, talking about some Miami Heat. For those thinking that Jimmy Butler needs to be traded, stop smoking. And let's have a great show. Jody, do you think?
Yes, sir. And, since you got the Friends shirt, I guess you just did your 10th season because only 10 seasons in Friends. About to break up the crew, man. One person might leave that organization. So, but listen, y'all, we are streaming this on two platforms because X been tripping lately. We are streaming this on YouTube and Facebook. So make sure y'all like the video on whatever platform you're watching this on. Subscribe and follow on all of our platforms. We are literally on all social media platforms. And share this video with a football fan, NFL fan, or just a sports fan that you know, so they could come on and be involved in the show by being in the comment section. Right, shout out to Coach Coombs, Mr. FFC himself. He just did an episode 2 days ago, so make sure y'all go check that out. Shout out to him being the first comment. What's good, fellas? Good to see you here first, Coach. So we're excited about that. He's an NFL guy. Hopefully he'll be in the comments with this first topic. I want to hear his thoughts. All right, but I'm gonna dish it off to my boy Tomo. He gonna facilitate the topic. So enjoy the rest of the show.
Oh man. I'm sorry, I had like a Dak CD moment right there. Was it an out route? What's going on?
I think he was dropping the ball like John Lynch. Go ahead, though.
I mean, you saying Adam Peters going to pick it up? I'm just asking because, we right there. It's that time of the year where one of these two teams got to make the media. They got to keep the cycle going. CD ain't been saying too much. He literally just send a little text and go on about his day. They don't pay me $32 I'm out. Another guy's been doing the perfect tactics, man. I think this is working to his favor. Dave, you already gonna say that this happened before. It's Groundhog's Day, but I was listening to a song right before we got on here, and it was like, they say when you love someone, you just don't treat them bad. Oh, how I feel so sad now that I want to leave. And that's what Brandon Aiyuk was saying. He's like, where I want to be, I don't know. Do they want me? Either way, I'm gonna request a trade. Let's see what happens. So we got to react to it. The official news comes out that Brandon Aiyuk requests a trade from the San Francisco 49ers. We have a 49er fan here. We have someone that's in the potential runnings. I want to start with the 49er fan because I know Joe gonna have too much fun with this one. So Dave.
I honestly wouldn't have minded if he went first because I know it's gonna be hilarious. But that's fine.
It's up to y'all. It's up to y'all.
I'm cool with going first. It's all good. But you know, this is to say John Lynch dropped the ball. Joe, leave the drugs alone, okay? Whatever you got in that cup you drinking over there, put it back.
Stop the cap.
Put it back. Put it back. Now, to say he dropped the ball, what star player has he let go since he's been there? Debo's still there, right? Kittle's still there, right? He went and got Christian McCaffrey and gave him a new contract, correct? Isn't Trent Williams still there? Okay.
Where Trent come
Fred
from?
Warner's still there too, correct? Fred Warner's still there too, right? Bosa is there. So he doesn't drop the ball, pretty much. Now, Kyle Shanahan, that's another thing. That's a different conversation to talk about somebody dropping the ball. That's a different conversation. But John Lynch, more than likely, gets the job done when he needs to. So, last two years ago, in July, after 2 months after Debo requested a trade, where did he end up at?
On receiving
back in San Francisco, correct? Yeah. And that's because he wanted to be one of the highest or the highest paid player at wide receiver during that time, correct? He wanted to be paid like a wide receiver and not a running back. Because remember, they tried to put that in his contract saying that he was going to run the ball a lot more. And that didn't even happen. He ran it a little bit more, but not to the point to where he should be only getting running back money. He got paid like a wide receiver at the end of the day. Same situation is going on now. And y'all want to say that the antics are a little bit different. Okay, it's a little different because he went on the Pivot podcast and he has had interviews where he openly talked about going to other teams. So I get that. But you remember the video when Debo was in the club and he said that he wasn't going back to San Francisco? You remember one of his preferred destinations was the Jets? You remember that situation, correct?
Yeah, he was wilding with that one.
Exactly. He was wilding with that. And he went right back to San Francisco to where he's going to get used correctly and where he still got paid at the end of the day. And if you think about all the people we've asked to restructure the contract, who did we not ask? We didn't ask that wide receiver who was upset a couple of seasons ago. So you expect me to be sad that Brandon Aiyuk now has requested a trade when we normally get this thing done late anyway? No. Nick Bosa last year didn't get paid until the first week of the season. And this is coming off a defensive player of the year. That's more than what Brandon Aiyuk did. And that's not saying Brandon Aiyuk ain't special, because he is. He was an all-pro last year. He is a baller. Y'all know how much I love Brandon Aiyuk. And I got something to say to some San Francisco fans who've been saying some outrageous stuff.
Tell them to bring me my money.
Oh. I've been saying this since the offseason started, that he needs to be paid and be paid what he deserves. I believe that the deal gets done one way or another. Even with this news coming out, Adam Schefter also said that John Lynch is not picking up the phone because Brandon Aiyuk is not getting traded. So, as I've said before, I'm not worried. It'll get done. This is the same thing that happened 2 years ago. Joe, have fun.
All right. See, look, do I think, although I'm having a lot of fun with this situation, do I think the 49ers are going to trade him? Nah, I don't think so.
You sure
I
about
think
that?
they'll figure it out. But there is a chance they won't sign him, though. Let me tell you why. Let me count the ways. See, it's a different situation, Dave. All right? I know you brought up Nick Bosa, you brought up Debo, Crest in the trade, all this stuff. I don't know if y'all knew this, right? Who's the top paid running back in the NFL right now?
Christian McCaffrey.
Okay. Who's the top paid offensive lineman in the NFL right now?
Trent Williams.
Who's the top paid edge rusher in the NFL right now?
Nick Bosa.
Who's the second highest paid linebacker in the NFL right now?
Fred Warner.
So are we gonna make Aiyuk a top 5 wide receiver when Debo contract is up next year? Debo got 1 more year in his contract after this year. He's gonna be an unrestricted free agent. So, and he's a 10th highest paid wide receiver. So are they really gonna make Aiyuk a top paid receiver while having C-Mac as a remember when Debo got signed, C-Mac wasn't there. When Debo got signed, Nick didn't have his contract. Remember that, right? So you got all these top guys signed on the contract. And on top of that, Tomo, I ain't even done. Guess who also gonna need some money?
Who?
Somebody's getting paid $985,000 next year. Guess who else contract coming up? Brock Purdy.
Yes.
And you're gonna have to pay him.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to pay Brock Purdy unless you want to go find somebody else like in the 7th round. I don't know, it's irrelevant. But
I mean, this is it's John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan. I wouldn't be shocked what they do when it comes to the quarterback position.
Might bring Trey Lance.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest. That is not out of the question.
That's true. But here's the thing, though. His contract. So basically, Aiyuk was going to the last year of his contract. So
just like Debo
if he signs an extension, most likely he's gonna play out. He's gonna play out his last year, and then the extension will kick in a year after that, which is Brock Purdy's last year. So Brock Purdy's getting paid $1.1 million in Brandon Aiyuk's new extension year. So that means the next year after that, we got this summer Brock Purdy getting paid. So are we gonna have the funds? Because NFL, we'll call something about in the chat. Difference between NFL and NBA, there's a salary cap, right? You can't go into luxury tax in the NFL. There's only so much money in it. That's Jerry Jones' favorite move. That's his favorite saying right there. But I don't know if they're gonna be able to pay Brandon. Are they gonna be willing to pay Brandon Aiyuk? Because we can't say, oh, he's not Justin Jefferson, all of that. Based on the numbers, he is. Based on the numbers, he's Tyreek Hill. Based on the numbers, he's Jamar Chase. So how the wide receiver market goes, whoever is next up, get the most money. That's how I usually work. That's why CD's still holding out. So there is a chance, Dave, that he might be gone. And look, if I'm the 49ers, if you're going to get on, you can't let him play on his last year. You got to either trade him and get assets, because you just drafted the receiver, trade him and get assets, or let him walk. You going to let him walk? So, Brandon Aiyuk, don't show up. Hold out.
This is gonna be quick, Dave, because this is y'all segment. I just got one thing to add to this. I seen this on Twitter.
It's just the last thing he said. But go ahead, Tomo. I want to hear what you guys say.
Just walk on by. Look, you say walk. Oh, what? But I seen this on Twitter. They was like the 49ers got to have the worst all season so far. Super Bowl hangover. Brandon Aiyuk might be gone. CMC with the Madden curse potentially.
Oh, Dave leaving the show.
You can add that one too. Somebody said worst fans in the league. Brock Purdy as their quarterback, and they're in California. Now I seen that tweet, and as a Cowboy fan, I kind of laughed because I was like, all right, some of their fans are annoying, but Dave's cool. They're in California, you gotta think of the taxes. Like, that's just crazy. And Brock Purdy as their quarterback, I can't laugh too much at that because I told y'all my top 10 going into the season. Brock Purdy is at number 3. And Dave leaving the show, he can come back. So, again, that's not part of the bad offseason. For me, I really think it's going to happen. I think the deal will get done. But I needed to get done after CD signed because if BA get 32, then CD going to want 50. He going to be like, all right, bro, like, we can't do that. But another thing that Dave said, and it stands true, this is what separates them from the Dallas Cowboys is if you one of our own, we gonna pay you. Didn't he get drafted by the 49ers?
Yes, he did.
Didn't Debo get drafted by the 49ers?
Yep.
I mean, outside of CMC and Trent Williams, those are the only two outsiders. Everybody else is homegrown, and they make sure they pay their own. So I like the jokes. I like to see what's happening, but again, I think you just negotiating the same way that owners would negotiate with players.
And another thing, this is a leverage pull for Brandon Aiyuk. This is him to try to get leverage from San Francisco, but technically, he has no leverage. If you look at what the San Francisco has normally done, and we look at the position that he's in, for one, when the contract first came up, we offered him $25.6 million. The highest contract at that time was 24, so he was going to get paid more than that. The only reason why this became a gripe is because Amon-Ra St. Brown got his contract, which is $20.5 million. So give him $29 million. So I don't think Brandon Aiyuk is going to get a $30 million contract. If he does, then okay, cool. He deserves it. But I think he's going to get like 29, maybe a little bit more than $28.5 million. Because I think Amon-Ra St. Brown still has the highest contract right now, correct?
No, Jettis.
No.
Jettis.
I mean, it's Jettis though. He's almost going to get a higher contract than Jettis.
I think it's Jettis, AJ.
Yeah, AJ
Brown.
Yeah,
I don't think AJ Brown is making more a year than
he's got an extension.
St. Brown. Yeah, he got an extension.
He making 32. AJ making 32.
32 million a year.
Yeah,
I'm gonna look at it right now, but I disagree with you, Dave, that he has zero leverage. Him announcing a trade decreases his value. Let's start there. So it tells teams that okay,
that would be different if this was the final year of his contract.
I mean, ain't he going on this final year?
But we're going to franchise him again next year. What you mean?
He's going to franchise.
More than likely, that's what San Francisco is going to do. I'm telling you.
Okay, they franchise him. All it does is create bad blood. He's going to create bad blood, and then he's just going to play out his contract. He's going to leave for nothing.
They can franchise him one more time.
It is what it is. He's not going to leave for nothing. I know that for sure.
That franchise tag going to pay him some bread. I'll tell you that.
Now, what I will agree with, though, the one thing I will agree with Joe is right now is where the highest value we're going to get for his trade value. So if this was to become a possibility and we actually open the phones and say, okay, we're listening, then get the best deal possible. That's what I'm going to say. So look, get the best deal possible.
Justin Jefferson, $35 million a year, average. AJ Brown, $32 million a year.
Okay.
Amon St. Brown. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Amaron. Sorry, Amaron. $30 million average.
Amon-Ra.
I think it's Amaron.
St. Brown.
St. Brown.
There you go. You can't go wrong with the last.
All right. But he's getting paid $30 million a year.
I think that's added. I think that's when you include. I think that's when you include what he makes this year. I think that
his total value, his contract.
Total value that's included in this year.
And Jalen Waddle's kind of contract average $28 million a year. Who?
Yeah.
Jalen Waddle. So Brandon, you're like, bro, give me my money right now.
He definitely deserves. Yeah,
I need more than 30. St. Brown got more than me. Give my bread right now.
St. Brown, I get that, but what I'm saying is when he originally signed the contract, it was $28.5 million per year. When I say that you include this year, that makes it $30 million a year.
So this year's getting paid more than the extension? Is he saying?
Yeah.
It can't be. Extension is higher. Let me look up. Let me look at his exact contract.
I could have sworn when I reported it, he was getting
it's probably $28.5 million this year, and it goes up.
Let's see.
Possibly.
Yeah, but all I know is Jalen Waddle, give me my money. Talking about this dude got more money? No. 1,700 yards. I need my bread. Super Bowl.
Nah, look, I agree.
He go to the Super Bowl.
I've said this from the beginning that Brandon Aiyuk deserves to be paid.
I know you.
And he needs to be paid. So, and if they don't get this done, then they will be in the doghouse because this changes our trajectory as a Super Bowl contending team.
It does. And
go ahead.
4 year, 120. That's $30 million a year.
Give it to him.
Give me my money. What money? I lost.
Give it to him.
That's what it's gonna sound like when they made the trade.
Give him that contract offer. But this would definitely change the trajectory of us being a Super Bowl contending team because he
Us too.
is one of the. No comment.
Oh my goodness.
He is clearly the number one wide receiver on the team. I understand how great Debo is as a Swiss Army knife to be able to run and catch. But if we're talking about a pure receiver, and I've been saying this since last year, Brandon Aiyuk is the number one wide receiver for the San Francisco 49ers. And if we want to continue to be successful, he needs to continue to be here and be our number one wide receiver. Ricky Pearsall, even though he has great hands, and we saw exactly what he did in college, I understand what they did with the draft. I still think he should have been drafted in the second round and not the first round. But that's besides the point. He is not Brandon Aiyuk. No. Brandon Aiyuk also is a great blocker if it's pass or running. That is not easy to replace.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing that John Lynch and whatchamacallit needs to make sure that they have that too. And also, I like this question right here.
I got you, Dave.
That also messes up Purdy's.
I'm always saying that's his boy, right, Tom?
That's his guy. That's his number one receiver. That's his number one. So you mess up your growth for your quarterback, who you kept instead of Trey Lance, because you traded away Trey Lance for a 4th round pick. You basically just mess it up for him, because now who's his number one? Who's going to be his number one target? Kittle. Kittle getting older. He's still great, but he's getting older, and he has an injury history. And the same thing with Debo. Debo is not older, but he has an injury history. And are we going to be honest to say that Debo is a number one wide receiver? He's a number one playmaker, but a number one wide receiver, I don't think no one sees him as that great of a wide receiver.
Let me ask you a question, Dave. Just let me do some role playing right quick before we get into the next two topics. Mm-hmm. But if I'm the owner of the 49ers, I'm thinking about what you just said. Do we really need BA if we got all these other playmakers? We got CMC, we got George Kittle, we got Debo. We got I don't know if I can see AJ here. We got Jawan Jennings.
Third and Jawan, yes, but none of them have that same attributes that Brandon Aiyuk has.
I get what you're saying, but
his route running, his pass catching.
I get what you're saying, but you gotta hear me out. You gotta hear me out. Just hear me out. We have all of this, and we have this playmaking guru who has this branch of other coaches out here that's just making offensive schemes look great.
Mm-hmm.
Purdy is for the cheap. We could trade BA and get something nice back for him. And it's all on you, Kyle. This your do or die season right here.
No.
I'm waiting for two things to happen. Breaking news. Kings trade for Brandon. Say Kings. Commanders trade for. Let me start over.
Hold up.
Yeah.
He botched it twice.
Yeah,
he botched it twice.
We're gonna let
so
you
he
get
knows it's not happening.
Yeah.
He knows it's happening because he botched it twice.
Botched it like Tony Romo on the snap. Go ahead, Tomo.
Shout out to Big O. We glad you're doing well, my guy. We appreciate you. Member for 11 months. Shout out to R2O. Hey, y'all, my rookie gonna be a bucket for us, including Josh Giddey too. But Jerry, you need to go to the dollar store and get you some ballpoint pens inside my boy. Hashtag Dallas Nation. Hashtag Bulls Nation.
Shout out to Cardo. Thank you for the DeRozan. Breaking news.
Having a field day around the world. Look at this.
Commanders sign Brandon Aiyuk. Trade for Brandon Aiyuk. Commanders sign Stephon Gilmore on a 1-year deal. Looking for those two news right here.
All right, hold on. All right, so now let's.
What?
I'm glad you answered that. Hold on, Joe. What are you willing to give up to get Brandon Aiyuk?
A second and a fifth.
No.
That's what we said. No. That's what was said in the chat, and he agreed. A second and a fifth. That's what he agreed to.
I would do a second. No, he's not worth. He's not going to do. We're not going to go second and fifth. No, none of that. I don't think we're going to do that.
What you willing to give up?
That's a good question. Fourth? We need a fourth one.
A fourth?
Yeah.
Joe, get out of here, man. Bye. Bye.
Hey, bro, you 7-round pick.
Bye, Joe. Bye. You. There's no way you think he only worth a 4th round pick.
Listen, man, he's a
There's no
receiver.
way.
Dog.
That
He's
makes
a receiver.
absolutely no sense.
I mean,
That
I
makes
probably, you know what?
absolutely no
You know
sense,
what? I'll give up maybe a second and fifth for Brandon Aiyuk. I'll do that.
You're gonna have to give up more than that to get.
But you
Brandon Aiyuk.
was
Hold on, wait. Y'all, we saying 2 and 5. What year? Because you can say 2 and 5, and somebody could be funny, be like 2028. Like
we can't do 2 and 5 in the same year. That's wild. But we can do a 2 next year. No, we can do a fifth next year. A 2025 fifth and the 2026 second.
I don't think that get the deal done.
Why not?
I don't think that get the deal done.
No, that's not getting.
What's wrong with that, Dave?
That is not getting the deal done.
So what do you want?
First. What you mean?
First?
Yes.
Bro, AJ Brown went for a first and a first. Like they gave him back a first. They swapped first for AJ Brown, basically.
You better give us a first.
Come on.
We can swap seconds.
That's a fair trade.
I say give us a first and swap seconds. That's what I'm talking
Bro, are you
about.
serious? Now you doing too much. Bro, you want us to give up more than what they give up for AJ Brown?
I don't care about AJ Brown.
He a franchise changer.
I'm
Joe.
not how.
You will have to. In this situation, you will have to, Joe.
Well, AJ Brown went for an actual first, though, I think. No, hold on. Did he?
I think he did.
Yeah, he did. He went for actual first.
I think he did.
He did.
I think they traded back, right?
Because
I think they traded that pick that year, and they got him.
Yeah, I'm mixing AJ with Hollywood Brown.
Yeah,
that's Hollywood Brown. He's
I know. You're right.
Brown.
Oh, would I give up a first for Brandon Aiyuk? I mean, chemistry with your star quarterback. I might just do that, but it would be a 2026 first though.
It's a first.
Okay, because 2026.
Hey, that's funny.
We're gonna be higher in that drive. We're gonna be a little lower. We're not gonna be in the teens or nothing like that. We're gonna be a little further back.
He ain't good enough to get paid, and he ain't good enough for a first.
Y'all are tripping now. It's crazy they're saying this now, but they weren't saying this when they first came up. That's all right. It's funny.
I mean, I'll give up a first for BA. It depends on if I'm the Commanders.
But be serious. When everything was going on, everyone was saying that he was worth the first. Only the Commander fans.
I wasn't. I wasn't saying that. I wasn't saying.
If I'm them, I'm not giving up this year's first. I might give up next year's first.
That's 2026.
No. 2025.
That's 2026. You said next year's first.
That's what I mean. Yeah, I give up that one, and then I'll work something out with some players or something to get you with this year. But first to be a part of the deal. But because
y'all look, before we go to the next topic,
it's a lot.
I want to read it to y'all real quick. Colin Cowherd's top 10 head coaches going to the season.
Oh my goodness.
Are y'all ready for this? Shall I start from 10 to first?
Do it. Yep, go ahead.
Yes. All right, cool. Number 10. No.
I know, coaches. I'm messing with you.
All right. Number 10, D'Amico Ryans. Number 9, Sean McDermott, Bills. Number 8, Kevin Stefanski, Browns, who won Coach of the Year. Okay. Number 7, Matt LaFleur, Green Bay Packers. Number 6, Kyle Shanahan, 49ers. Number 5, yeah, I already know one of these is going to be crazy. Number 5, Mike Tomlin, Pittsburgh Steelers.
What?
Oh, snap. Okay, Vaughn in the comments. Okay, is he here? That's J-Mo, never mind. Number 4, Sean Payton, Broncos. Number 3, John Harbaugh, Ravens. Number 2, Sean McVay, Rams. Number 1, Andy Reid, Chiefs.
What?
Sean Payton number 4? What the heck?
What?
I ain't about to do this today.
I know, bro. I don't know.
I ain't about to do this today.
I know.
Bro, how?
Mike Tomlin?
Look at it. Vaughn, how?
Mike Tomlin?
Tom there as well. You know, you're going to say about the Ravens.
Mike T?
You don't think Mike Tomlin
right now? What's next year?
I mean,
what's the list? Wait. Are we talking about what he's done lately, or we talking about just his career?
I mean, it said top 10 head coaches in the NFL. That's what it said.
Oh, all right. He just talking about overall. Okay, I'll give you that. If you talking about going in the next season, top 5?
LeVon, like, he ain't top 5 to my job. You just skip over Sean Payton. Sean Payton is not top 5.
Sean ain't 5.
No,
he is not right now. No,
that's some Walmart deals, man.
If we saying that about Sean Payton, we saying the same thing about Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin ain't done nothing special in the
He
last
made the
few
playoffs
seasons.
at least. What Sean Payton do?
That's not top 5-ish.
But who he have? I mean, what Kyle Shanahan do with no quarterback?
Brian Daboll needs to be in this list. He made the playoffs with the Giants.
Brian Daboll, what he do last year? You forgot what happened last year?
Did you forget what happened 2 years ago?
What you talking? The Steelers made the playoffs every year with mediocre quarterbacks. Daboll without Saquon. I mean, he had Saquon. What did he do last year?
Joe.
Huh?
No.
Bibby, I think you shocked Sean Payton up there. Come on,
Yeah, for real. If we talking all time, I can see Mike T being top 5.
No, I don't think it's all time.
Talking about career-wise.
Because D'Amico Ryan is 10. This can't be all time.
Yeah, it can't be. And D'Amico, honestly, D'Amico need to be over Sean McDermott.
I would put Kevin Stefanski above a lot of these dudes.
Yeah,
off of last year, yeah.
Period. Stefanski's always been a good coach. Look at the Browns. The Browns always been like the Steelers or better.
Better than Mike Tomlin.
I mean, in recent years, he has been. I'm sorry.
Mike Tomlin been taking teams with no quarter. He's been doing the same thing.
And
the
Kyle
Browns been doing.
wait. And Kyle Shanahan has been better than Mike Tomlin these last few years. Mike Tomlin's
above him. Kyle Shanahan has been better than Mike Tomlin.
Kyle took a no name to the Super Bowl.
I mean,
he made a no name. Sheesh.
I mean,
because Purdy ain't got no name till he got there.
You know, I get Sean McVay. You feel me? John Harbaugh. I mean, without Lamar Jackson, how many games they won? I mean,
that's what I'm saying, like, it get tricky. It get tricky when you like start breaking down the details. If you can't win without your quarterback, then we just named 3 coaches that did it.
It's a whole segment. It did say Jim Harbaugh.
It is though. It did turn into one.
We might as well just make it a segment.
We'll chop it up in a segment.
All right, but I mean, speaking of coaches, man, look, I gotta see that list, man. Go ahead, drop that list, man. My list was better than that.
Post that in the chat, please.
All right.
Well, I mean, we might as well stay here a little bit talking about coaches. We're gonna run it on down and start talking about teams.
Let's get it.
Now, when we say division, you mean division, right? Not the conference, right?
Division.
All right, I just want to make sure.
No. What division winner is more likely?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I want to make sure because it's gonna get a little shaky in here. You know, y'all already said I pulled out my FJA hat yesterday when people still putting them at 7, but I ain't gonna say too much. It's just about who's above him. That's all. They just mad about that. But we got to talk about which AFC division winner from last season is most likely, or we can say more likely, not to win it this year. And I'll give y'all the division winners. If you don't know, for those that are listening, AFC East, Buffalo Bills. AFC North, Baltimore Ravens. AFC South, Houston Texans. And then AFC West, Super Bowl champions, Kansas City Chiefs. Joe, tell me why Josh Allen ain't gonna win this division next year. Go ahead.
Not winning the division make the playoffs. Which division winner is more likely not to make the playoffs?
Let's say win this year.
You know what? You right. We should stick to that because that's hard. What division winner is more likely not to win the division?
Yeah, I ain't doing that because I said the Bills ain't gonna make it, and the next thing you know, they fired their OC and made the playoffs.
That's cool. We're gonna talk about most likely not to win the division.
All right.
I'm tripping. Y'all gonna be shocked when I say this. Kind of mentioned this in the chat the other day. The Texans. Yes, the Texans. And who I had winning the division? The Jaguars. Yes, I do. The Jaguars.
What?
Oh, yeah. Hear me out. First of all, Texans coming in with a lot of high. First of all, they come off a rookie quarterback and had a fantastic year. I get it. All right. And a lot of high expectations for this young team. You know, last year, no expectations. Nobody expected them to make the playoffs. So they played with no pressure. All right. This year, a lot of pressure. They went and got Stephon Diggs. You know, they went and got all this. You know, they went and got Joe Mixon. You know what I mean? Like they just came on a playoff win, all that stuff. High expectations. But people forget about this. Last year, the Jaguars had full control of that division. What happened? Trevor Lawrence got an injury. And when he got hurt, the Jaguars proceeded to go, what's this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1-5. And they lost the division in the last game of the season. So, do I expect that to happen again this year? No. Do I think Doug Peterson and Trevor Lawrence is better than that? Yes. Also, What's Coach's favorite player on the Jaguars? He just sounds the Titans. What's his name?
Calvin Ridley?
Calvin Ridley, Coach's favorite player. That dude.
FanDuel favorite player. My bad.
No.
Go ahead,
That dude had all these expectations. What did he do last year? Fumbled the bag. Man was terrible. I don't say he was terrible, but 2 extenders, he was not good at all. They got rid of him. They brought in Gabe Davis. Like a what you call it? A safety net type receiver, right?
I got him from my fantasy team. That's how bad he was.
They got your boy too, Dave. Who y'all let go? Y'all on sign players. Eric Armstead. I like him too. He got
he was never a star player. Yeah. So that didn't make no. That's why he didn't. That's why his name wasn't even mentioned in mine. Yeah. Good try though. Good try though.
But that was a good.
The one star player we let go was DeForest Buckner, but we traded him and got some picks for that.
And look, I know you got some beef with Josh Allen, but this Josh Allen on the Jaguars?
Come on, that's the real Josh Allen.
Yeah, okay, he like that. You know,
he changed his name. His name is no longer just Josh Allen. It's Josh Allen.
That's how much Josh Allen. Dang, what did he change his name to?
It's Josh Allen something. I'll look it up.
Yeah, that's how bad the other Josh Allen was playing. He was getting them death threats, man. I'm telling you.
But yeah, so I'm going with the Jaguars to win this division.
Okay, so we just picking one. All right, cool. Just wanted to make sure.
Oh, you got multiple people?
No, I don't. I was just making sure because I went and picked each one just in case we were gonna go each one. But I'm glad we here because J-Mo kind of alluded to it. I was gonna say maybe this is the year that the Dolphins get over the hump, but then it's always something. Like it's just always something, right? And then I also thought about the Jet. You got his name?
Yeah, Josh Hines Allen.
There we go.
We got married and he hyping his name.
I don't know.
Probably his middle name. Or he probably made it up. He's like anything to get away from that job. I'm telling you.
Yeah, it literally said that he was sick and tired of sharing the same name with him, so that's why he changed his name.
Exactly. One creates turnover. Well, they both create turnovers. Anyway,
he actually got a fumble, a recovery, and the interception on Josh Allen in one game.
Josh Allen picked off Josh Allen. Announcers didn't know what to do with themselves. And I mean, even with the Jets, it's like it all boils down to Aaron Rodgers' health. So it's like one division. That North is tricky. And that same situation, it comes down to the quarterback's health. I mean, is Burrow going to be healthy? Is Lamar going to finish the season out? He already did it. He made it to a division championship with it. Whew. This one was tough, man. But I think the team that won last year that won't win this year, I gotta go with you, Joe. It's the Ravens. I don't think the Ravens gonna win this division this year.
Oh,
it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough.
Oh.
It might. I'm telling you, their division gonna be tough because if Burrow healthy, they're gonna have to deal with that. We don't. That's my only thing. I know he can stay healthy, but again, I don't know.
So who you got winning?
It might be the Bengals.
Okay, not the Steelers though.
They got to figure out their quarterback. I think that's going. I know they saying that.
What the Browns? They got Deshaun Watson.
You know what? I'm gonna just go with you and the Jacksonville Jaguars if we doing that. You talking about the
I
Browns?
saw a report today. They said he was my home. I know you saw it, Dave. I saw a report today that said that they were talking about Deshaun Watson got some Mahomes in him, something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They go to the same. They go to the same physical doctor or something. What you talking about? I ain't even seen it.
I definitely saw that. I don't know where I saw that, but I definitely saw it.
So you going with the Ravens missing playoffs? All right.
No,
not winning division.
Not winning the division. Yeah.
That's unusual with Lamar when he's healthy.
I know, but I'm saying, you know what?
Are you saying Lamar's not gonna be healthy?
I can't say that because they got Derrick Henry too, man. I can't do that to my boy, man. You know what? I was trying not to be biased, man, but I don't think I wanted to say the Bills. That was my real answer, but I had to go with the Ravens because I think it's FJA. But I also like what you said about Jacksonville. I think you're really sleeping on the coach, though. I think you are.
I'm not sleeping on the coach, you know. But is Anthony Richardson gonna be healthy?
You see what I'm saying? It's the focal point of each one of these teams can dictate what happens here. I think the Bills don't win it because they got to figure it out. I'm going with the Bills. My final answer is the Bills.
Vaughn said Russ our QB. Y'all act like he was a scrub last year.
I ain't saying he a scrub. We trying to figure out.
Nah, they got they quarterback is Russ going into the season.
All right.
I think they got a good chance because he plays mistake-free football.
He does.
That's true.
I'm not doubting them. That division gonna be tough. Like,
Yeah.
My thing is
They got the
Will
fifth best coach in the league, though.
Cal.
Javon said, Javon will get at you in the chat, Dave.
you know what I just
I
thought
don't care
about?
what he said. He know in the last 5 years, Mike Tomlin has not been a better coach than Kyle Shanahan. I don't care what he say.
Okay.
That's just facts.
Look at Jay wants to say Chargers win. Oh, go ahead, Dave. You go first.
Yeah. Because I was gonna say, Joe, you know this ain't no NFC East coaches on that list, right? How we got one of the best divisions? Ain't none of our
Dang,
coaches
you
up
right.
there.
Nobody on that.
Nobody. Yeah.
Yeah,
Not even Nick Sirianni.
Dang, you right.
I got. So this one was. I had to really, really, really think about this one because I wasn't sure. I thought about the Texans too, simply because of everything that Joe said, but also because the Jaguars are going to be looked as someone who are underdogs. And yeah, before Trevor Lawrence got hurt, they were pretty much in position to win the division. The Texans got hot in the last part of the year, and they improved their team. So you got that. But for some reason, even though the Chiefs have improved their team,
Oh man. Oh buddy.
I want to see who we gonna pick to win.
I think.
Oh, 49 ties. Go ahead.
I think the Bills are not going to win their division.
Thank you.
What the heck? Yeah, simple that.
My boy.
I think the Bills, even though they went and drafted Keon Coleman, who I think is going to be outstanding if given the opportunity. I don't know if they replaced everyone that they needed to replace from that offense. Because they didn't just lose Stephon Diggs. They also lost Gabe Davis. And you said that he just went to Jaguars. And he was definitely a security blanket, kind of sort of for Josh Allen. And the only reason why this it makes it a little more questionable is because what will we see if Aaron Rodgers is healthy for the Jets this year? That's the only thing. The Patriots are the one team that I'm not expecting them to win this division. And the Dolphins, I mean, they had their chance to win the division last year. Are they going to be able to do it again? Because we know they get hot in the first 8-9 weeks, and then everything just starts to change after week 9, week 10. So I'm not sure if the Bills are a lock to win this division next year. I think that the Dolphins or the Jets could easily take over and win it.
I think the Bills gonna be heavy Cook and heavy Kincaid and Knox. They're gonna do a lot of double tight end sets, and Cook gonna be cooking.
Now that's what an underdog sounds like.
This could be it's probably the best chance Josh Allen win MVP though.
Oh, I didn't even see that. I didn't even see that Vaughn reply. You're right. We can debate this because I don't see anything that you're gonna say in the last 5 years that say Mike Tomlin is a better head coach than Kyle Shanahan.
Let's do this, Javon. We're gonna say that. Oh, I thought that was something. Damn, I was about to say. Go ahead, man.
You talking about setting up?
Javon setting it up.
Yeah, I was about to say something else before that though. But let's go with
that's funny. How come you and Vaughn? Y'all got the pass rushes now. Y'all talking about the coaches, like man. How about them historical franchises, man? When they got good head coaches.
Hey, I said if we're talking career wise, then yes, Mike Tomlin deserves to be up there. But if we talking about the last few seasons, no, he does not deserve to be over Kyle Shanahan. I'm sorry, he doesn't.
It's funny. Jay wants my schedule. I got the schedule right here because you said they always have a good start. I'm like, who they start this year with? Jaguars, Bills, Seahawks, Titans, New England, Colts, Arizona, Bills, Rams.
That's a little.
Yeah, that's right. Well, you know, we always say that before the season start, and then when the season start, always these start. sorry teams we think that was gonna be bad end up being like tough teams to play. So
Yeah, like the Cardinals.
but they got that they got the Browns, the Jets twice, obviously, the Texans, the Rams, Bills twice, obviously, Jags, Colts, Seahawks. I mean, they scheduled pretty easier, I think, than last year.
Their schedule last year had a little. I think it was about the same because you got to think last year their schedule was their thing was their knock was the same thing with the Cowboys. They can't beat good teams, and then they beat the Cowboys, and then everybody said the Cowboys not a good team. I was confused, but speaking of the Cowboys, this one might be easy if we just doing one. That was like NFC East. I mean NFC. My bad. I'm sorry, Dave. He got the jersey on, man. I'm sorry. So, which NFC division winner is more likely not to win the division this year? And I mean, do we really have to say it? It's only the one division where the same team hasn't won twice since what, like 2000 something. It's easy. I'm gonna go with the Cowboys. Like they're not fit to win it, but for show purposes, I'm gonna say Tampa Bay. The Cowboys one was too easy. I don't think the Buccaneers are gonna win that division this year. It's gonna be very, very interesting to see how the Saints make it happen, or Kirk Cousins with the Atlanta Falcons. You know, Kyle Pitts in that situation. But I'm gonna say Tampa Bay. Dave, you good? Oh yeah.
Am I?
Yeah, you good.
Okay.
Or not?
Oh my god.
Me saying, am I? Oh, look.
I want to bring one of them balloons on here, man.
You want my and hey, Don, NFL season started, man. We got like
it's here. It's here.
Mm-hmm.
Dang. I got y'all. Go ahead, Dave.
I don't know. You can say Tampa Bay, but
oh my bad.
You could definitely say that you could definitely say the Cowboys too because of that streak. There has been a back-to-back winner in the NFC.
My bad. I ain't even get a listeners the list. NFC East, Cowboys, NFC North, Detroit Lions, NFC South, Tampa Bay, and NFC West, San Francisco. My bad. Just in case they forgot.
Let's go. All good. But yeah, mine is the Cowboys. I don't think the Cowboys win the division simply because of that reason. That there's no back-to-back winner in the NFC East. That seems to me to be the clearest answer. Simply just because of that. Now, there's a very good chance that changes, but it hasn't changed in a while. The last team to win back-to-back was the Eagles, and that was a while ago. Yeah. So, and all the Eagles did this offseason was improve their team. You went and got Huff after Hassan Reddick is gone now. After trading him to the Jets, went and got Saquon Barkley. So they improved their team, even though their soon-to-be Hall of Fame center has retired. I still think that this offense is going to be, a very high power. And then you got a brand new offensive coordinator coming over there. So we'll see what happens with that. But the Cowboys that division never repeats. Every other division, you can say the NFC South because it's Tampa Bay and the Atlanta Falcons. The Atlanta Falcons is probably the most improved team in that division, but is it guaranteed that they're going to win that? I'm not sure because we don't. It still depends on the health of Kirk Cousins. Like, is he going to be back to himself after a torn Achilles? So
don't forget about Penix.
Yeah,
Michael
Penix. Stop saying his name like that.
My team.
Wait, hold it. Who gonna win? If the Cowboys gonna lose it, who gonna win?
I just said the Eagles.
Oh, wow. I just want to make sure.
Another team also got better than NFC East as far as roster wise. I just want to throw it out there, and it's going to continue to get better this offseason.
And look at Mark.
Yeah, it is.
Perfect timing.
It's the same matches from last year. He just copy and paste that. Sorry, Mark. All right, look, my NFC team. Now, did I want to go with the Falcons? I could have. That was too easy. With the Bucks, that was too easy. Could I go with the Cowboys? You know, streak. I get it. Too easy. I'm gonna go with the Lions.
I knew it.
The Lions?
I knew you were gonna pick that.
That's right. That's right. Because he Jordan Love,
Yeah,
Packers.
I
Yeah,
knew
I'm
it.
going with the
Right.
Lions.
Right,
What we
right.
said about the Lions last year? Going
Yeah.
to the season. Oh, how they ended the year was so good. Oh my God. It's gonna carry over to the year. Who else ended good last year? Last time I checked, Green Bay. Won 6-2 at the end of the year. Also a win in Detroit, part of that run. We all know what happened in Dallas. And they lost to, San Francisco. So Jordan Love, a 4th season under his belt. We saw what happened. It was a switch made mid-season when that streak took off. So, and higher expectations, like the Texans, on the Detroit Lions, fresh over NFC championship game, winning the division. When the last time the Lions won the division back-to-back? I didn't even look that up. I know it's been a while.
The last time they won a playoff game. They hit a break history.
So, and they Aaron Jones was in and out the lineup last year. That was also a reason why they were losing. They went and got Josh Jacobs, So I'm going with Green Bay to win that division, like I did last year.
Now you said something.
I'm surprised no one went with the Rams.
Cause no, come on now.
Yeah,
good, I'm sorry. Like,
I mean, y'all trade Brandon Aiyuk, then I'll change my mind.
But you said something about Jordan Love flipped the switch mid-season, right?
Oh,
And you just said something about high expectations with the Texans.
Okay.
I think the same run and the expectations that the Texans have, a lot of people have for the Packers, because a lot of people are talking about Jordan Love and how he's one of the best quarterbacks, and they would start their franchise with him and all that. So that doesn't place expectations on him now?
It does, and I'll give you that, right? But what I like about the Packers, they ran by Matt LaFleur. He been there, done that. We don't forget, he been to the NFC Championship game. He's been a coach for Aaron Rodgers. He know what pressure looks like. The D'Amico Ryans, I'm not going to say he's going to fall under pressure, but Matt LaFleur has been here. So I trust the Packers more than the Texans. I'm sorry. I do.
Okay. And I'm with you, Von. Talking about don't sleep on the Giants.
I mean, D'Amico Ryan has been to the championship game too. He was a coordinator, but
also Dan Quinn went to the Super Bowl. I mean, what we talking about? So the Commanders win the division?
Dan Quinn won a Super Bowl. You forgot he won a Super Bowl.
When? Huh?
No, he won with the Seahawks.
As a coordinator, you right, Tomo.
Come on now.
You are right.
Come on now. Don't disrespect me.
He did. And who else? Wasn't Bobby Wagner on that roster?
Oh my goodness. All right, yep.
I'm just asking the question.
You got to start it. You got to start it.
That's your fault.
That's your fault.
Last time, Bobby.
The
man, NFC, hey, the football is back, man. The comments are going at it. That's why.
The Buff East. You mean tough? I hope
no love
tough.
for Bryce Young.
Nah. The Panthers not
Bryce
doing them
Young.
no favors. They ain't doing them no favors. I like Xavier Leggett though.
Bryce Young, what the?
Bryce Young got to prove everybody. He got to prove to himself that he's good.
Well, he is in a division that's like historically bad in recent years. So he Yeah, hey, they might go get Brandon Aiyuk.
Pat, give us some first.
I would like them
doing it. That's worth it. If I'm them, I would do it.
Yeah, I would like that for Bryce Young.
Give us some first round
with Xavier Leggett. So he is kind of like a younger Debo. Like, come on.
Hold on.
South Carolina.
The quarterback killer ain't there no more, right?
Oh my goodness.
All right, cool. They might make it then. They might win then.
Oh yeah, he is gone.
Yeah. I mean, we're gonna see.
Get that man online. He does need an offensive line. Oh my goodness, that offensive line is atrocious.
Didn't they get Miles Sanders? He can run the ball.
But they don't have no line. He probably gonna get his average probably gonna be like a yard a carry.
This man went from the Eagles line to the Panthers line.
Where's Swift go?
Swift, the Bears.
Oh yeah.
The Bears. We gotta think about the Bears. They gonna win the division.
I think it's too soon.
It's growing pains. I think it's gonna be some growing pains. I could see them. That division gonna be tough too, but I just see the Lions winning it. I understand where you're coming from with the Packers. It's gonna be a fight between them, the Packers, and the Lions will probably be swinging. The Vikings are trying. I don't know what they're gonna do with JJ McCarthy. He's talking about he want to get paid before he show up, but it's just a lot. It's a 3-team fight in the NFC North for me.
JJ McCarthy, get the heck out of here, dog.
Yeah, my man said, "Pay me my money, or I ain't showing up to camp."
Who cares? We got Sam Darnold. The heck?
Show up to what? That was funny. But nah, this is this is gonna be interesting. That NFC, I knew you were going. As soon as I looked at it, I wrote it down on my notes. I said Packers are a second choice based upon Love's performance. I wrote it right there in the notes because I said I know Joe gonna say something about that.
Yeah, you know, the Packers. Man, I was high on the Packers last year, but Jordan Love got out to a rough start.
I don't know what
He
happened.
figured it out. He figured it out in
remember
the second half of the season.
I remember after the first Lions game, I came on the show. I was like, yo, he looked like Aaron Rodgers when he threw the ball. But when the ball come out of his hand, pause, it don't look like Aaron Rodgers no more.
Like Sam Darnold. Get to
For
these
real.
last words, man. Mark over here starting stuff in the comments.
And you know my guy on the Packers too.
He being super delusional now.
You know my guy Tomo CD know him very well. CD know him very well.
Who?
You don't remember in the playoffs?
Who?
You're welcome.
Oh, my bad. Jair.
Yeah, you welcome.
Oh, I said CD. That's why she thought I said Siri.
Like, what about no Jair Alexander, man?
Yeah, seatbelt. Talking about.
Ain't nobody worry about no Jair.
And he trying to get paid. What? You what?
That's one game. That's one game.
He trying to flex his muscles in the offseason. Why you ain't flex his muscles on Jair Alexander?
Because it's one game.
That man was making him like a little boy out that jump.
Hey, man, everybody has bad games. Ask Terry McClellan.
Well, he got D game. Talking about that was D game.
Hey,
I know everybody should kill Justin Jefferson. Oh, he don't do nothing in the playoffs.
I mean,
What did he do?
In the game, Brandon Aiyuk and Debo and Kittle all got shut down.
And that's why my man got to get paid or trade him because we'll pay him. We got the bread. We got the most cap space on anybody.
Give us the
Joe,
picks.
what you gonna do? Joe, what you gonna do when y'all have like RG3 2.0?
2.0?
Yeah. Same situation, but it's just gonna be later years. You're gonna win your 9 games, you're gonna make it to the playoffs, and then you're never gonna hear about this quarterback again.
10 games.
Oh, my bad.
That last game we actually beat y'all talking about. But look,
we gave y'all that game.
Yeah, Tony Romo did give us that game.
He gave you that game. He threw like 9 picks.
Thank you. But listen, man. Let me ask you a question. Is Daniel Snyder the owner right now? Okay.
What they gotta do with the players?
Is Jaden Davis' dad gonna talk to our owner right now? No, he's not. Okay, that's what messed up RG3.
Continue.
That's what messed up RG3. Daddy was like, you know what, my son, y'all doing too much. All this Pistol Pete stuff, nah. We need that man like looking like Aaron Rodgers and Peyton Manning.
Pistol Pete.
Kyle Shanahan like, bro, relax. I'm gonna gradually walk him through the system. No, bro, he got a cannon. You ain't see him against the Cowboys. He got a cannon. And then Dan Snyder said, all right, no more pistol formation. We ain't doing that. And first of all, my man can throw better than RG3. Hold on, what's going on?
Mark tripping, that's all.
That's what's going on.
Yeah, you talk, but I'm also
yes.
Oh,
that's why I said what y'all gonna do as soon as I say
it's right here, Joe.
Mark,
yeah, I was saying it's right here, Joe. It's right here. It's right here.
If it happened, I'm like, I told Mark trying to tell y'all. I'm gonna hype you up. But you fall on that train, I wasn't with you from the beginning. It's not you get all the credit if it happened. I'm partying with you.
And you get all the blame when it don't happen.
Hey, man. I want the best for y'all and y'all organizations, man. But Super Bowl rookie season, like Mahomes not in the league or something. Like, how y'all gonna stop Mahomes? Come on, Mark. Like, you just got to see certain things all the way
Lamar
through.
Lamar do it for us.
Who?
Lamar.
All right, if Lamar beat him, then what? How y'all gonna stop the Ravens?
We got Dan Quinn.
Y'all definitely gonna lose then.
We got Bobby Wagner. Stephon Gilmore. Talk about.
Y'all gonna lose, Joe.
I didn't even sign Stephon Gilmore yet.
I know we're gonna get him though. I'm speaking to existence.
You don't need him, Joe. Y'all trying to beat the Eagles. That's why y'all want Stephon Gilmore. See what he did to AJ Brown. You see when he did, he called him old.
When Brian Alexander did a CD, that's what Stephon Gilmore did to AJ Brown. Probably even worse.
He said he called me old. I had to show him I
They
wasn't
will-
old.
J-Mo said, Mahomes, how they gonna stop the Giants?
That's true.
Nah, they play us tough every year, bro.
And the Downs got y'all number.
Bro, they do. Dexter Lawrence, Thibodeau, man, that dude Thibodeau, bro. Dang, off the edge, bro. He be in backfield like crazy.
He gone, right? I think he went to
No, Thibodeau
No,
is there.
Thibodeau. Who they trade to the 40? I mean to the Seahawks. Was that Dexter Lawrence? They traded one of their they traded somebody to the Seahawks.
They still got this. It was some. That was another D lineman that they gave
They
away.
had
They
like
traded
3 of them. Yeah, they gave him to the
Yeah.
Seahawks.
And they
This
just
last
traded
season.
for Brian Burns too, right?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
traded for Brian Burns. They got Brian Burns from the Panthers.
Yeah. It's gonna be a long season, man.
We need to get some offensive linemen.
Nah, y'all got my boy.
Chill out. No, we don't. What's wrong, Wally? Oh, you talking your boy? Your boy. I mean, I'm cool
Biotish.
with your
I
boy.
got Tyler Biotish. Yeah.
I'm cool with your boy. He better than we had last year.
That is true. That is true. Well, we're gonna see, man. These divisions gonna turn out either good or bad.
The chat's gonna be talking though. I'll be there.
I'm here for the 5-year coach, so I want to hear that. Yesterday
Yeah,
was
what?
my top 10. I'm here to hear about that 5-year coach debate.
Oh yeah. We gotta set that up. We're gonna set it up. Live on the show.
Y'all better not lose to the Giants. Y'all better not lose to the Giants.
We lost to them twice last year. We got swept by them.
Y'all better than that.
First of all, we got swept by the whole division. We went 0-6.
Well, you already knew we was gonna beat y'all twice.
Dang.
Y'all was a
I
bad
didn't.
team.
Yeah,
That was a bad team.
Don't you did say that though.
It was Decoria's fault. I was like, all right, I was gonna let y'all rock. He came on here talking crazy. Talking about some, what was it? No, he's talking about the Giants. Danny DeVito. Like, Danny DeVito gonna do what? What is he gonna do? I ain't heard about Danny DeVito since.
Jonte Porter has asked a federal judge for permission to move to Greece and continue his basketball career.
Hey, it is what it is. I believe in second chance.
He want to leave the country. Let him go.
You know, he can join up with your boy, Patrick Beverly.
Patrick Beverly said he gonna leave the country and play basketball. Team USA or not. I'm going some way.
This man, like, I love Patrick Beverly, but dang, bro. That man overseas now.
He ain't like the Bucks that much. Like, he could have went back to the Bucks.
No, I don't think they
didn't want to
get
sign
him.
him.
They went and got Gary Trent. He's a defender and a shooter.
No.
Way better upgrade than Patrick Beverly.
Could went back to Philly.
And then Dame and Pat Bev don't get along.
Could have went to Philly with Paul George.
Philly? Oh, Parks. That's what you going Kyle Lowry 2.0? At least Kyle Lowry can shoot.
I'll take Patrick Beverly over Kyle Lowry.
Nah.
Kyle Lowry get lazy. Kyle Lowry will get lazy.
Kyrie Irving has undergone surgery to repair a broken left hand. He sustained the injury earlier this month while training.
Oh, okay. It didn't happen doing
smacking them Nikes out of people's hands. Shoes on my face.
All right, y'all. My last words. First of all, great show, y'all. It was fun. You know, VA, hold out. Kyle Shanahan.
Telling that man hold out, man.
BA hold out on listen to these Commanders fans who don't know nothing about San Francisco. Okay.
Oh, I know a lot. You know, I do a show with the 49ers fans, so I'll be educated. But hold out though. Hold out. If they pay you $31 million,
trying to tell you hold out and just pay all them fines. Okay, go ahead.
That's cool. We're gonna make it up. We'll make you the highest paid receiver because the market's gonna go up anyway. We'll give you $36 million. We got the money for it.
Y'all pay him 36, bro. That
CD gonna be mad.
I'm gonna be mad. That's
No,
just
he's gonna
petty.
be happy. Matter of fact, hold up. Can we restructure this contract real quick?
Petty.
I know I signed last year, but can we restructure this contract? But Commanders, Adam Peters, get on the phone. You know what to do. You probably on the phone. Jaden Daniels, keep doing your thing. Kings, DeRozan. Shout out to Cardo, appreciate you. Shout out to the R2L Network. Shout out to the R2L family. And yeah, tomorrow's our day off. But look, Thursday, we got the Caitlin Clark versus Angel Reese debate. What else we got? That's what I had to say earlier. It was something else. Dang, set my mind again. But it's another topic I wanted to talk about, but I forgot already. But yeah, that's it. That's it for me. I know Dave been watching Caitlin Clark too. lately?
I've been watching both players lately.
Who been going crazy lately though?
You ain't see Angel Reese score side?
What?
Going crazy. Got the internet going crazy. Got the internet going crazy.
Who saw the tickets? Yeah.
She look like someone she bought a ticket. Talking about when's it the summer league game?
Jaylen Brown bought them tickets, man.
Jaylen Brown,
He did. He did.
$300 million man. You know, tickets ain't nothing to him. I ain't really got much to say, man. Just great show. Definitely glad I was able to be on the show today. Vaughn, I can't wait to have this debate. Can't wait because I want to see what you gonna pull out the hat to say that Mike Tomlin in the last 5 years has been a better coach than Kyle Shanahan.
Nah, that's gonna be very, very interesting.
I'm writing that down, man. For people say they're gonna debate all that stuff. We never set it up.
I thought you pulled a John Lynch just now. You dropped something?
Yeah, that was BA's contract. So.
Well, I want to say
both of y'all saying something that's so false, but
you already know, bro. At the end of the day, I'd rather him drop the contract than just look at it like Jerry is. Jerry just like funny and put it back down like it's a bill. He treating CD contract like it's a bill. I pay it when it turn pink. It's cool.
Now, CD, have you ever heard of anything called a salary cap?
We got so many pieces of the pie, and we gotta cut it. Like, man, I don't want nothing about that. But look, I seen a top 5 come out about top 5 quarterbacks in the NFC. I know y'all probably seen this clip going around, and they didn't have Jalen Hurts on there. The top 5 was number 1, Matthew Stafford, number 2, Jared Goff, number 3, Dak, number 4, Brock Purdy, and number 5 was Jordan Love.
Oh.
Now, if we talking in the NFC alone, that list was insane. I talked my trash about the Eagles a lot. I came on here yesterday and said Hurts was over Allen, but for him not to be top 5 in the NFC is just crazy. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure it out too. That's just insane. So whoever made that list, man, you and Colin Cowherd with them 10 coaches, yeah, done, son.
But I was when Luka did that in the press conference interview, I thought we had a moment like that.
Nah.
This was not gonna be that moment. No, sir.
How to hit the end stream? No, we ain't gotta go to the song. Just cut the end stream.
Yeah, end the stream immediately.
That
ain't happening. No, sir.
Crazy. That's all I got for y'all, man. Shout out.
Chemistry is gold on this show, man. It's gold.
Yes, it is. You know, chemistry is gold, man. Chemistry is gold.
Not yellow and burgundy. Gold.
That's why I muted Joe. That's exactly why I muted him. I knew he was about to say something outrageous. I muted him immediately. I said, nope.
I mean, Dana Daniels and BA, chemistry is great.
That's on TikTok.
I mean, that's in college. You know what I mean? That's on shopping in the mall. I mean, anything.
Years ago, Jaden just got out of college. Aiyuk been in the league for a few seasons now.
And the last time a college duo got together, one of them got traded to the New Orleans Saints, and the other one was doing a receiver talking about how much he missed his quarterback. So
you sure that's the last time? Last time I think they went to the Super Bowl.
No, I think it was the last time.
Oh, you know what? They ain't playing in college.
Yeah, because Devontae Adams and Derek Carr. Yeah. You talking about just friends.
Yeah.
And then they was acting like they weren't even friends half that season.
Oh, yeah, that's what I got.
Look.
All right, y'all. That's all we got for y'all today. And we'll see y'all next episode.
Peace.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.